Red Bull might have hoped that they were going to bring in some of these upgrades, but if they have, they haven't really worked out.
No, they didn't. A few weeks ago, it was 4/10 of a second, and today it's 4/10 of a second. Helmut Marko, we talked to him after the session. He acknowledged that it wasn't what they hoped for. On the other hand, we've seen this before the last few weeks and the last few months, and I think even the last year. It looks like Red Bull doesn't have a clue what's the problem.
Is there anything Helmut said that is suggesting that things might get a little bit better from the constructor's point of view?
No, they don't think it's going to get better. This was also the first time today that he said, probably for the rest of the year, we can't catch McLaren. That doesn't mean that they're not going to try. So that doesn't mean that they're already moving everything for 2026. But realistically, he said 4/10 of a second on an average track, they're not going to win a lot of races.
It does seem that Piastri has just got that slight edge. Everything in the team seems to be a very slick operation at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. And you see that Piastri has a lot of confidence at the moment. He's the man to beat, I think, this weekend. And though probably it's also the number 2 again. He doesn't want to say, well, this is going to be a very difficult task. He perhaps wants to say that only in summer. That's what he told us yesterday. But I don't know how Piastri is going to give this away in this kind of form and with this car. It really looks like Piastri has grown and is now a better driver than Lando, I think.
Accusations of cheating are flying around. I know you have some news on that.
Yeah, Andre Stella was in the press conference for the team members. He was asked about it. He was kind of pissed and he also laughed about it because he thinks, let my competitors complain about everything. So that means their focus is not on the car. We don't have anything to hide. We don't do anything wrong. So let them complain. No problem. But we're doing everything that has to be, and they're not going to catch us anymore. And to be honest, Marco also said that a lot of teams think that in Barcelona, when the new flex wings regulation is going to be there, the pecking order will change. But McLaren doesn't think so, Mercedes doesn't think so, and now Helmut Marko and Red Bull don't think so either. Minardi, the former team boss of the legendary Minardi team, we had a little chat with him, and we asked him, who do you think and who do you hope will win? I think that he will think that McLaren will, but he will win, but he hopes that Kimi Antonelli will win. And that's kind of funny because he doesn't hope that Ferrari will win. Here on the stands, there are thousands and thousands of people in red, all hoping for Ferrari. But Minardi says, I hope Kimi won, Carl number 2, and Lewis number 3.